What if I told you that animation doesn't just entertain us, but it connects us in a way that no other medium can? It shapes our emotions, guides our attention, and even influences how we make decisions. In this video, we are going to break down why your brain is wired to love animation, and how this tool, when used right, can become one of the most powerful ways to teach, sell, and connect. So let me start with a personal story. A few months ago, I worked on a project where my client needed a character, a simple animated figure. But here's the thing, they just didn't want any character. They wanted one that would connect with the audience. I remember them saying, I need this character to make people feel something, to make them care about the brand. That's when I realized something profound. Animation isn't just about visuals. It's about creating an emotional link. The human brain is a visual processor, and like 50% of your brain is involved processing visual information. We are wired to respond to movement because in nature, movement means food or danger. Our brain instinct is pay attention. Now, what happens when you add color, rhythm, and shape into the mix? And that's where the magic happens. Think back to the time when you watch an animated ad or a movie. Did you ever feel that instant connection with a character? That's because animation simulates multiple areas of your brain at once, especially the ones tied to curiosity, pleasure, and memory. It's like a dopamine cocktail. The right colors, the dynamic shapes, the rhythmic timing are designed to make you feel good. And that's why when animation is done well, it doesn't just hold your attention. It makes you care. For example, for me, it's Stitch. I love Stitch. I just feel connected to him like he was my dog. I want him. I desire him in a way that I can't even explain myself because he isn't real. So we like to think of ourselves as logical beings, right? But here's the truth. Emotion always comes before logic. Animation taps straight into the limbic system, the part of our brain that is responsible for emotions and long-term memories. I've seen this happen firsthand. When an animated character expresses joy or sadness, it feels real, even though we know it's just a drawing. One of my clients once told me, I want my audience to feel they know the character. I want them to connect. And that's the power of animation. It's emotional. And when you feel something, you remember it. Animation taps into that emotional response, creating a bond that goes beyond the simple information. And when you feel something, you remember it. As when you are in love and you're heartbroken. That heartbroken, you feel it because you remember the memories attached to that feelings. It's the same with animation. Now add storytelling on top of that, game over. The brain loves stories. They give meaning to information, connect emotions to memories, and make everything easier to understand. I'll never forget when a client came to me with a complex idea for a new product. They wanted to explain it in a way that would stick with their audience. I suggested we animate the whole process, turning a dry concept into a story where their product was the hero. And guess what? It worked. The audience didn't just understand it, it remembered. So when you combine storytelling with animation, you're not just delivering a message. You are creating an experience that people can carry on with them. Seeing helps understanding. This is another reason why animation works so well. It helps us understand complex ideas fast. As an artist, I've had to help clients explain everything from financial products to tech solutions. And I can tell you this, animation makes everything easier. The brain processes images far faster than text. And when a complex idea is visualized, the brain doesn't have to work as hard. When you see a concept in motion, you get it right away. That's why animated explainer videos work so well and everybody wants it, whether it's for education, tech, or even something abstract like finance. Animation takes confusion and turns it into clarity. So attention is the new currency, and you must know this already. In today's world, the most valuable currency. Every scroll, every click, every second of screen time is a battle for mental space. And here's where animation becomes a game changer. Humans are wired to respond to movement. That's why animated videos grab attention so fast, faster than static ones. But it's not just about catching the eye, it's about holding it. Think about brands like Duolingo or Slack. They use quickly animations to tell stories. They make complex ideas simple, but more importantly, they connect emotionally with the viewer. Motion builds emotion. When visuals flow, we flow. When characters move, we connect. And that emotional connection is what makes animation unforgettable. Now think without thinking. Here's a big secret. Most of our decisions happen before we even realize it. Our subconscious pick up the tone, shape, music, and rhythm long before our conscious mind catches up. I've seen this in action too. When a piece of animation is done thoughtfully, when every movement is purposeful, it creates a conversation with the brain. It's not manipulation, it's about creating a communication that the brain can understand, feel, and remember. So the next time you see a piece of animation, remember, your brain isn't just watching, it's feeling. And if you want to teach, sell, or connect on a deeper level, animation isn't just extra, it's a necessity. If you need help creating animation that speaks to your audience brain, let's talk. And hey, if this video sparked something in your brain, hit a like, subscribe, comment below. What do you think about it? And you, do you think animation is just for kids? See you in the next video. Bye bye.